Sup, shawties? Okay, welcome back to another video. My hair is looking a bit funny at the moment. I am waiting for the inevitable drop after it curls and it just kind of falls into place. My New Year's resolution was to film at least one YouTube video a week, which is makeup video. I have been doing like these little day vlogs with my boyfriend. If you haven't seen them, you should check them out. I want to make at least one of the vlog videos a week and then one makeup related beauty sort of video a week. I'm not gonna lie, I have been in such a like rut lately of trying to think of different content ideas, and I don't know, I definitely think I'm falling behind a little bit. So today we're gonna do something simple and easy, and I'm just gonna go through my everyday makeup routine with you guys. I feel like I've been so busy lately, but I'm thinking about the new year. I've just kind of been thinking about like what I want my life to look like, and like not even just this next year, just as a whole. And it definitely motivates me. It motivates me to create and to make content as I have been, but just like really settling down. Like I've told myself so many times to just proper sit down and get with it, and I feel like I have, but not as much as I could. First thing I'm gonna do is take off the little bit of makeup that I've got already. I do also have tan on my face. I'm just gonna use this Medicate Surface Radiance cleanser. I've been changing up my cleansers lately just because I have a lot of skincare, and I'm just trying to like really probably test all, see what I like, see what I don't like, so then I can, if I don't like it, give it to someone who will use it. So I feel like I have so much stuff, but I feel like I don't use it enough to actually really generate an opinion on it. So that is what I'm trying to do. I want to be better with my reviews this year and like recommendations. I feel like the New Year's resolutions that I have this year, every single year I feel like I set myself unrealistic targets and goals. So this year I tried to like set myself just some easy things that I could achieve throughout the year. Like one of them is taking off my makeup before bed, and just like simple things like that. Obviously I do have bigger goals, but I'm not really setting them as resolutions. They are just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna keep trying hard. Something that I would like to be able to achieve is to be able to not have to go back to work because I've been creating. I feel like I definitely have seen like a massive like skyrocket of my engagement and everything. I'm not where I'm at, like where I want to be yet. Obviously I'm very grateful for like the position that I'm in now, because I'm in the stage where I get PR, I get the odd payment because of the content that I make. Like I got a message from Collection Cosmetics this morning asking me for an address to be able to send me some goodies to. I'm hella chuffed. But obviously I'm not just gonna stop there. I have very big goals for my life in general. I feel like I'm being realistic enough to know that they're not quite attainable yet. They could be. Honestly, anything can happen, and I keep myself open, but I also like to keep myself realistic, I guess. My big goal is to literally just, I don't want to be hella rich. I mean, if I was, that'd be great, but like, I just want to be able to make enough money that I can just have a life, you know? Like, I don't want to be slaving away every single day, working like, what, 2/3 of my life away to someone else and getting someone else rich, putting money in someone else's pocket. I would rather, you know, use my time to put money in my own pocket. And I don't know whether or not, a lot of people think that that is an unrealistic view for me to have, and that's fair enough. I think the sort of person I am, that I've got the motivation and the time and the energy to actually put everything I have into achieving what I want. I see it as realistic. I don't know, I definitely see it happening. I just definitely think just need to put a bit more time and effort into it, and definitely just kind of just try a bit harder, you know. I also don't want to overextend myself, so that is why I've got small goals, small achievable goals, and then at the end of the year I'm gonna look back and I will just see where I am. You know, if I could sit there with 1 million followers and subscribers, that would be great. I'm not gonna do my full skincare just because my camera likes to die quite quick and I need to get any battery for it. So next I'm just gonna go in with my Nature's Spell Rose Water Toner. I do want to clarify, I am an ambassador for Bubble, which is a skincare brand, and it is one of my, if not my favourite skincare brand. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm trying to figure out what skincare I like and what I don't, and I already know that I really like Bubble. It was my everyday skincare brand, and I'm not straying from them. I still do use them, but like I said, I'm just trying to use up some of my other stuff as well, and I already know that I like Bubble. If you did want to try out Bubble, I do have a discount code. It is milliealerta. I will put it on the screen. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying out lots of different things at the moment. Then next I go in with this Beauty Crop Peptide Calm and Moisturising Balm, if you want to focus. There we go. Love this. This is literally the best moisturiser to put on before your makeup. Like I have said so many times in so many of my videos, if you only have one skin prep step, let it be this. Let it be this moisturiser. Hopefully you'd clean your skin too, because I just made a video like this on TikTok. If your makeup keeps turning out like shit and you're using loads of different products, you're trying out different things every time, but you don't have a good skin prep routine, that is likely the reason. And you don't need to have like a hefty skincare routine. All you need to do is make sure your skin is clean and moisturised. That's literally it. Clean your skin, moisturise it, and that is literally ready for makeup. And then on top of my moisturiser, I like to use this Peptide Calm Mist. I just got this for Christmas and I fucking love it. It literally matches with the Peptide Balm perfectly. It just locks in the moisture of your skin all day under your makeup and makes it feel so good. let it sink in. I like to leave a good bit of time for my skincare and my primers to sink in. So I start with my eyes first. I almost forgot. I also go in with this lip treatment. I also just got this for Christmas. This is the Bivine Blueberry Lip Boost Treatment. This is literally perfect. It is so like smooth and shiny. It makes your lips feel so good, but it's not sticky. And I hate like a hella sticky thick lip balm. It's not. It's just thin and just really nice and hydrating. I'm trying to get this film before my baby wakes up from his nap, but I feel like that is not going to happen. First thing we're going to go in with is this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. I love this. I feel like this is so quick and easy to work with. Again, I've just got this for Christmas. I haven't been filling in my eyebrows lately just because I tinted them, but I think they've faded a little bit, so I'm going to fill them in just a little bit. I stopped tinting my brows for ages. I don't actually know why. I think I just couldn't be bothered. I'm not going to lie. But I tinted them again and I feel like they came out, I don't know. I'm always so scared. Like I swear I leave them on for like a different amount of time every time I do them, and never the amount you're meant to leave them on, because I'm scared I'm going to have like really like chavvy brows. And I feel like I already have like a chavvy somewhat kind of accent. I don't mean to. I grew up in Maidstone. You can only stray so far, you know? Maybe I don't have a chavvy accent. I just like to say bruv. I'm not the sort of person to sit down and take like ages on my brows. I literally just run it through like that. I feel like I'm kind of disregarding the point of having like a micro brow pencil because it's meant to like help you make like hairs, and I don't do that. But it's really creamy and it blends in really easily, so you literally just run it through a couple times and your brows are just filled in. Like, is that not insane? I really like it. And then to set my brows down, I like to go in with the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Gel if again it wants to focus. There we go. I love this. I've got a bunch more like Beauty Crop stuff that I got for Christmas from my sister, and she literally managed to buy me pop-ups of all my favorite makeup, like the Peptide Balm, like my Avocado Cleansing Balm, this brow gel, 2 more of my favorite primers, like a bunch of bits. She literally aced it and I'm so happy. And then I'm gonna go in with some of my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. Why is nothing focusing? There we go. I'm just gonna go in with some of that on my eyelids, and then I'm just gonna pat it in with one of these little spongy cushion thingies. I think these are adorable. I keep switching between like using brushes and using cushions, like specifically for my concealer. I don't know why. I guess I just feel different on different days, you know? Then I'm just gonna go in with some of my Revolution pressed setting powder and just get some on a powder puff, and then just powder down that concealer. If I'm wearing eyeshadow, I won't powder it down, but I very rarely wear eyeshadow, I'm not gonna lie, so I always powder it down. And then I just got another one of these NYX Epic Ink liners for Christmas, my favorite eyeliner. I've been meaning to talk about it for ages, and I would just do like a basic wing and line my eyes ready for some fake eyelashes. Ooh. I don't like to do on my eyeliner too thick, just like thick enough that the lash band from my fake lashes blends in. I'm just going to curl up my lashes. The lash colour I've got is from So Eco. I got this in a glossy box and I really like it. This is yet to pull out any of my eyelashes. The mascara that I'm going to use, I've been using this mascara for around a month now, I think. This is the Glow For It Lash Growth Mascara. I love this. I was like a little bit skeptical at first. I got sent this as PR and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try this. I've used a couple other mascaras, but not for like all day wear, like just for like specific videos. But when I've been wearing like a mascara like all day for my daily makeup, it has been this mascara, and my lashes have grown so much. I really want to do a lash lift because they're really long but they're just straight, so you can't really see them that much, especially when I've got eyeliner on, which is a shame. But I put on my mascara earlier just to quickly go out, and I was like, holy shit, because I had no eyeliner on or anything, and there was literally like, I was just so surprised because I wore lash glosses for like over a year and it literally destroyed my eyelashes. There was like nothing left. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna grow out my lashes instead, and oh my god. So I'm gonna keep using this. I'm probably just gonna keep using it until the bottle runs out, to be honest, and then see how long my lashes are by the time I finish it. But if you are struggling with your lashes, want them to grow, but I'm not gonna lie, I did want to get like the serum, but I feel like I'm too lazy and just too forgetful to remember to put it on every day, so that way if it's my mascara that I'm wearing every day, it's easy to remember. So if you need something to help your lashes grow, definitely check out this mascara. And then the lashes I'm going to be wearing are these lashes from Lizard Lash. I've been obsessed with these lashes. These are my favourite lashes at the moment. They're in the shade Hot Dish, and also the lash glue from Lizard Lash is insane. The wear on this is, every single time I've gone to take my lashes off, they've never been falling off. I've actually had to like peel them off because they stick so fucking well. And I will run this across my lash line where I'm obviously going to put the lashes. Try not to get it on my actual eyelashes, but I fail every time. I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to film when my baby learns to crawl or walk. I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, because he already gets himself into so much mischief. He's really going to give me a run for my money, I reckon. Okay, normally before I put my eyeliner on, I'll put the primer on, but I just realised I forgot to do that. So I like to let it sink in for a little bit. Anyway, I'm going in with the Beauty Crop Dewy Bounce Primer. Please focus. There we go. This is my favourite ever primer. It is so hydrating and moisturising and just locks in that moisture all day. I do think the Dewy Bounce Primer is a little bit more expensive than like typical drugstore ones. I think it's £15. I could be wrong. It might be a little bit less, but in my head I'm just thinking £15. But it is honestly so worth it. It is such a good primer. Either I'll put this on under my foundation or I'll mix it. I think today I'm going to mix it because I've got tan on. This is the Collection Gorgeous Glow Filter Finish Complexion Boosting Illuminator. This stuff is amazing. It is a dupe of the e.l.f. Halo Glow and the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I haven't tried either of those, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't even think I need to because this is literally perfect. I've got it in the shade Fair to Medium because it does sheer out. You can wear this by itself. It doesn't go like that dark. I just really like it, like especially in the summer when you want like that really bronze tan, like glowy look. It's literally perfect. I wore it every single day in summer. I've already got a second bottle of it and I think Collection are sending me some more, which is gonna be great. I'm tanning, so I can't pour this foundation on the back of my hand, so I'm just gonna pour it on this pressed powder. And the foundation that I'm using, I've really been liking this. This is the Relove by Revolution Super Matte Foundation. I've got it in the shade F2, I think. Yeah, I've got it in the shade F2. I wish I got a darker shade just because it would be a little bit easier to work with when I'm tan. I feel like all the foundations I have are just that little bit too light because I'm scared to get them too dark because I'm naturally very pale. And I'm like, oh yeah, but if I want to wear it when I'm not pale, when I'm not tan, I mean. But then I very rarely am not tan. I literally scrubbed off my tan this morning and I topped it off the second I got out of the bath. But you know, Collection did ask me what shade I wanted for the foundation and I went for a dark one, so I hope it is alright. I'm so excited to test out what they've got me. The one thing about this foundation that gets me though is that it is meant to be super matte. I don't actually think it is a matte foundation. I don't find it like settles down and dries matte. Even obviously I know I'm using it with a glowy filter now, but even when I use it by itself, I just don't think it dries down matte. I don't know if it's just me. Like I find that it dries down quite dewy, but I've really been liking it. Even though obviously it doesn't say dry down matte, I don't really like a matte finish anyway. I prefer a dewy finish. I just like the sort of foundation that makes my skin just look really healthy and glowy, and I think this is perfect for that. But if you are buying this expecting a super matte finish, I think you might be disappointed. If you can watch whilst I'm blending this out, the coverage is insane. That complexion booster is just darkened it up a little bit just to match me a bit better. I'm showing up very pale on screen. I think that's just because of my lighting. In person it has gone a little bit darker. I've put on a lot of foundation. I've definitely put on a little bit more than I normally would. It's fine, I'm not going anywhere. I'm probably gonna end up taking this off after I'm done, I'm not gonna lie, because I have a lot of TikToks that I need to film. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the grind, so I'm trying to film as much as I can and not like post the videos that I have straight away. I like to have a good cache of videos ready to just post whenever. I haven't been doing that lately. Like, do you see what I mean? It's not very matte. I know that the complexion booster does give a glow, but I feel like this foundation just dries down very dewy anyway. I definitely think if you powdered it down enough, you could probably get it quite matte, but I don't know, I just don't find that it dries down too matte. But that's just my personal opinion. What am I doing now? Bronzer. This is my favourite cream bronzer. I've had this for months and it looks like I've barely even dipped into it. This is Makeup Academy Bronze Cream Bronzer. I've got it in the shade Mocha. Look at that. It looks like I've barely even touched it and I've used it so many times. It's got heavy. But you literally need the tiniest bit of this. I just love the finish of this. I feel like it just warms you up perfectly. I swear I say this in every video, but I like the bronzed look. I don't wear contour, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even really know how to wear contour. I don't even know if I own anything that is proper contour. I think maybe one or two things. But I love a bronzer. I love that glowy bronze golden goddess look. It's why I tan, just to be like golden, because I'm very like pasty pale, if you couldn't already tell by my face. Like the colour of my face when I started this was me with tan on. I just feel like I don't like the pasty, purple, veiny look. Other people look beautiful pale, they look stunning, but for me it's just how I prefer myself. And this bronzer is just really fucking buildable as well, and it blends in like a dream. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. I feel like I put way too much on that cheek. I have a spot here and it's making it look a little bit patchy. That is a spot. Okay, I think those lashes are dry now. Yes, they are. So I'm going to chuck those on. I like to wait until the glue on my eye and on the lashes as well is completely clear until I put them on. So then that way I know that the second that they're on, they're just going to stick down. I feel like I put that on a little bit too far. Okay, I feel like I mix it up. Sometimes I do my concealer and then blush. Sometimes I do my blush and then concealer. Honestly, just depends on how I'm feeling on the day. But I'm going back in with that Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I don't put on too much, just enough to brighten and obviously cover my under eyes. And then a little bit to cover up the redness on my nose. Sometimes I'll put it on my forehead. Let's do some forehead concealer today. And then I'm going to go back in with that little blender. I do like to let it sink in for a minute. So I'm just going to spray some of my setting spray onto this little blender. I don't even know what you call this. Cushion? I'm just going to call it a cushion. I'm going to put some setting spray on this little cushion. I've got my favourite, the Beauty Glow Milk Mist. Love this. Leaves your skin looking so fucking dewy and just yummy. I'm going to pat it off my hand a couple of times so it's not too wet. And then go in and blend in that concealer. I'm going to try and cover up that spot a little bit. It's still showing through. I can't see it in the mirror, but I can see it in the camera. I don't know if it's the shadow. One thing that I don't think I've mastered yet is like my placement when it comes to concealer and bronzer. I make it look either like too sharp, like when I do the line of concealer, or I don't blend it in enough. Because I know that obviously you want to have that lifted look, that's why you blend your concealer upwards. But I feel like I just end up covering up my bronzer and it looks silly. I'm not gonna lie, maybe it does look better if I do the blush after, because then I get to do the bronzer, then put the concealer on, and then kind of blend this like harsh line in the middle together with the blush so it doesn't look as silly. See, the reason that I like to do my concealer last is so I can set it down straight away and it then before it creases. Another thing that I got for Christmas that I've been absolutely fucking loving, this is like my favourite bit of makeup at the moment, is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand. This gorgeous little thing, oh my god, I'm so in love with her, it's crazy. I've got it in the shade Pink Pop. Honestly, I feel like I use too much of this. I'm like stuck in the middle. I don't want to use too much because I want to like long it out, but then I don't want to wear it in tiny little bits so that you can't even tell what I'm wearing. Oh my god, I forgot to put bronzer on my nose. Hold on. Then I'm just gonna tap that in, blend in that concealer and bronzer line. I can't tell whether or not my lighting is like too harsh and you can't really tell how good the makeup is, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. Hold on. Let me do a little test. What looks better? The pure white lighting, the yellow lighting, or the blue lighting? See this? No, I feel like that just looks the best. It's the clearest. I feel like it's just too bright. Then if I don't have it this bright, then you can't see because I can turn the power down. I don't know. Maybe it's turn it up. Maybe if I don't have it all the way. Wait. Is that better? Does that look better that way? Not that way. Turned it up the brightest that you could have it, but now I'm not sure. I don't know. If you watch this, then like let me know what you think. Then I'm gonna go in and set my under eyes. I've got two of the Revolution baking powders. I've got the translucent one, and then I've also got this rose one. I love this so much. I love the idea of the pink powder. I think it's stunning. I think the finish of it is just stunning. I will put some of the white one on the back of my hand. This looks really questionable. Anyway, and I'll take some onto the powder puff, and then on a different section of my hand, just kind of tap it off to get off the excess. So then that way it doesn't put too much on and it doesn't clog up my makeup. I'm just gonna go back in quickly with that little cushion just to make sure there is no creases, because we don't want to be setting the creases in. And then I'm just gonna go back over with that powder puff, and then I'm also just gonna kind of angle up this part where my nose is here, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. I don't know if you can see, it just kind of gives the effect that like I've contoured my nose when I actually haven't. I just chuck a bit of bronzer on it and call it a day. And then I will take a bit more powder just right on the tip of it and angle it just to tap off. I only really do this powder on the concealer that I've just put on under my eyes, and then I will tap off a little bit more just to do around my nose. But literally it's just kind of this area around here and then a bit on my forehead. The rest I used a pressed powder before. I love this powder so much. It is one of the best products that Revolution has made. It's also one of their best selling products as well, and you can see why. It's just a very good powder. Do you see how airbrushed my under eyes look? No creasing whatsoever. And then I'm going to take the rose powder. I guess I kind of like to set the blush with this. I just like that it's brightening, that it has that sort of pink tone to go over the blush so it doesn't look as harsh. So I will kind of go up like that, like how I said about the concealer, obviously angling it upwards, and then tap it down and around the blush. So you still have that really nice rosy glow, but it still lifts up your face. And then I will just pat any excess over the rest of that blush. And then I will just take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going back into this Revolution pressed powder, and I'm going to tap off the excess and just press it into my skin. I'm not gonna like swirl it round, because then I'm just gonna pick up all the makeup that I've just put on, and we don't want to be doing that. We just want to be setting it down. And that is why we're just gonna press it in, so then we don't disrupt any of the layers underneath. And I'm just gonna do that across my forehead as well, and across my nose. See, I don't know if you see what I mean. Maybe you could class this as matte. I wouldn't say it's the mattest foundation. I don't know, I feel like it still gives that kind of healthy, like dewy glow. But again, I guess that could just be the filter finish that I've put on underneath. But personally, I wouldn't say it's completely matte. And then then for bronzer, I'm going to go in with this Rimmel Natural Bronzer. Again, just on another slanted fluffy brush. And I'm just going to tap over where I put the cream bronzer. And then I kind of guess I do it in like a triangle on my forehead because I have a big forehead. So I like to leave this bit untouched. So then I guess it kind of makes it look like I have less forehead. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's what's been working for me lately. So I'll kind of just do a triangle a little bit in the middle and then back down like that. And then whatever excess just again over my nose. And then also a bit up into my eyebrow, just blending it upwards so it connects, I guess. And then again, whatever excess, just run it across my jaw. And then for blush, another thing that I got for Christmas is this CRT London Glow 2 Illuminating Blush. Just look at that, it is gorgeous. It's in the shade Matchmaker. It's just this beautiful rosy glowy pink shade. I don't really like to wear highlighter across my face, just like my nose and my inner corner. So I love a really good glowy blush because I don't really like the matte look, but I feel like highlighter is just a bit too excessive for what I'm going for. So a glowy blush is just like perfect in between, and I wear way too much blush, I'm already aware. And then dust it across my nose as well, and then kind of across like the outer corner of my concealer like that, but only with the excess that's on my brush. And then I'm going to go in with some more of that Glow Milk Mist. And I like to layer that. And then this is technically an eyeshadow, but I really like it. I got this in one of my glossy boxes. This is the Teeez To Die For eyeshadow. It is in the shade Glow on the Go, but it's just this gorgeous, like I'd say like champagne-y silver sort of shade. And I like to put this on after setting spray because I feel like the little bit of moisture just gives it that extra bit of glow. Like just look at that, she's stunning. So I will put it on my inner corners, and then whatever excess is on the brush, I will tap on the tip of my nose and across the bridge as well. Boom. Then I like to change up my lip combo like every other day. I'm wearing something different. So today I just picked what I felt like wearing. I'm just going to go in with this Makeup Academy Intense Colour Lip Liner. I think my baby's having a shit. I'm not quite sure. He's making the face and he's straining. I think he's having a shit. I definitely need to sharpen this pencil because that hurt to put on. And then I'm going to go in with some of my NYX Fat Oil. I've got this in the shade Mist Cool. I've been loving this. This is just so juicy and glowy and smells so good. It smells so sweet. And then for the last step, Pickle, what are you doing? What are you doing? You trying to get Mummy's attention? For the last step, I'm going to take some of this Collection Incredibrow Brow Gel. Again, please focus. There we go. And I like to use this as some fake freckles. So what I will do, I'll just kind of dot the tip of it across my finger like that. And then do that so it's kind of like stamped across both my fingers. And then just press it on like that. And then tap it in. I do have natural freckles, but they only really come out in summer and then like go really faint when it's cold. I don't know why, but they just do. And then I'm just going to do a little bit more over my nose and up into my forehead. I need to fix that fringe because that is just awful. Oh my god, I just forgot I was filming. I was checking all the comments on the TikTok that I just posted. If you haven't checked out the vlogs that I've been making with my boyfriend, you definitely should because they're funny. And oh my god, I so need to trim my fringe. Look at that. That's terrible. I look like a fucking mushroom. What the fuck? What do I do? Should I trim it? Should I do it right now on camera? Not a good idea. Definitely haven't parted it correctly. What the fuck is that? That's terrible. I look like a mushroom. Okay, right, I need my fucking rollers. My boyfriend finishes work at 10, which means I have got... Okay, it's 6:30 now. So that means I've got... 3.5 hours to film to get everything done. So I've done a TikTok, I've done obviously my YouTube video. Maybe I can do a second YouTube video. I need to charge the camera back up. I accidentally deleted the first part of the vlog that we filmed the other day, which was an accident. Okay, I'm sorry for ending the video like this. I'm gonna have to like take in a fucking thumbnail with my hair. I don't know, do I do it like that? So you can't see the rollers? I just have to wait until I take the rollers out and then I'm gonna have to deal with it. This one bit of hair keeps like going really wavy. I swear I've straightened it like 100 times. Okay. Oh, it's good enough, I guess. I'm really tempted to do a live whilst I'm filming a YouTube video and like get the people on the live like on TikTok to pick what I do next. I feel like that'd be really fun because it'd be a fun live and it'd be a fun video to do after. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Should I just take the rollers out now? I mean, people say to leave them in for like an hour, but you know what? Let's just... So, cross our fingers, I guess. That should have been a couple minutes. Oh my god. I still look like a fucking mushroom. Fuck. Right, this looks even worse than it did before. This looks okay. That look better. I do it that way. Okay, that side just did not want to fucking cooperate. What do I do? Very helpful, thank you. Let's do it like that instead. I don't look good with a fucking middle part though. I'm just gonna have to take it like that. Okay, right, I think I've got the thumbnail. I said to myself, if I have scissors in here, I'll do it, but I don't have scissors. What the fuck is that fucking... Okay, right, I need to end this video, not my life. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, then do all the fun stuff. If you guys enjoyed this, to make sure to like, subscribe, or comment if you have any other video ideas, because I need them. Lord knows I need them. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoy making videos like this. I basically just sit down and do my makeup and yap, but it's fine. It gets me money and free stuff. This is actually really annoying me. My hair is annoying me. Why is this side just straight and this side like feathered? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, and then I just need to take this bit. Oh, it's good enough. I'm ending this video before I throw myself out the window. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about random shit, because that's what I do every day of my life. So it'd be great if I could make a living off of it. Like I said, if you liked it, then please like, please subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good fucking day or good night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video.